What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to another 118 review. I know I always say this about it being a special 118 review, but I really mean it this time. This is going to be an exclusive prototype, unreleased via Spark website. If you go try to find this model on eBay or Spark's website, you're not going to find it. You're not going to find it on the flagship websites. This is available through one store in the world, and this particular model is only available up to 100 pieces. That is it. As you can see in the corner right here, I was lucky enough to get number 67 of 100. So what is this? This is going to be a 1/18 scale Spark model Porsche 992 GT3R from the 24-hour Nurburgring Huber Motorsports. I think you guys are really going to like this one. So let's get it cracked open and let's not waste any time. Alrighty, so as mentioned, this is an extremely special 118 model. This particular model itself, I'm trying to maneuver the box so you can see the sides of it. It says 25 on it, and then Huber Motorsports. You notice that one side of the box is red and one side is blue. There's a reason for that. We'll go over that shortly. But let me prop the box up here real quick and pan over to right here. So right here we have Franks Modelluto Ecke. So that's Franks Modelluto Corner. If you sprechen Sie Deutsch, that's what that means. This store, Franks Modelluto, specializes in a lot of 118 models, a lot of models of all scales really. But one thing they do is they actually get some prototypes made directly from Spark. And this is one of them. They release a handful every year, and honestly there's about 2 or 3 more that I really want. So, and I'm gonna try to get them before they sell out, but this one was priority number 1. There is one coming out in December that I am planning on pre-ordering, and I may or may not sneak in a little leak pick right here to show you which one I'm looking at, because I definitely don't want it to sell out. I definitely want to get my hands on it. But yeah, so Franks Modelluto Ecke is where you will find this model. You better act quick, you better act fast if you're interested in it, because as mentioned, there's only 100 of these to go around the world. That is it. They are done. So yeah, with that being said, let's crack this bad boy open. Alrighty, rip that bad boy open. Alrighty, and as you can see, it's not a presentation model. It is just the styrofoam case with a display plate, which is okay. And one of the things that makes this display model a bit special, besides the packaging, the custom packaging, obviously the fact that you're not going to find this model anywhere, the low production numbers, it's actually going to be the display base too. The display base is white as opposed to black, as it normally is from Spark. So give me just a second. I'm going to work these straps off because I don't really want to cut them if I don't have to. I'm going to see if I can wiggle them off. Alrighty guys, bands are off. Let's examine. This thing took a really long trip around the world, or across the ocean anyway, so I want to make sure it's in one piece. Hopefully it is. And boom. There she is. My goodness gracious. Wow. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Let me get this out of the styrofoam base real quick. I'm going to grab my other Spark and just put it in the background so you can see just how absolutely amazing these Spark 992 GT3Rs are. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I got the mentioned models into position, and man, I had to take a few minutes and really look at this model because this thing is absolutely fantastic. As is the Huber Motorsports, the white one with the red accents and yellow accents on top. That is one of the top 3 favorite models in my collection. It is absolutely fantastic, absolutely perfect. And both of these models actually share a lot in common. They both participated in the Nurburgring. Both of them obviously Porsche 992 GT3Rs. but also both of them equipped with what is now known as the Evo package for the 992 GT3Rs. And what it is it's a little bit of aerodynamic upgrades to it, as well as suspension. They tweaked a couple of things, and that was specifically for Nurburgring, but now Porsche offers it standard all the way across to be upgraded to any existing Porsche 992 GT3R. So pretty cool little fact there, pretty awesome. But yeah, let's get to the review of this fantastic model, man. I gotta catch my breath. Let's go. So again, above on the top, we have the Huber Motorsports GT3R, and this one that is just received today is actually the Huber Motorsports. Two completely different teams, but very similar. But yeah, this model is absolutely fantastic, and I see so much that is shared between the two. Even though I've already reviewed the Huber Motorsports model above, I figured let's bring it out, let's show them together, because I think Spark, as usual, kills these cars like in the best way absolutely possible. They nail every aspect of real life realism down better than anybody that I've seen so far. So let's go. So just like the Huber Motorsports car, we have fantastic canard detail right here, very proportionate. We do have a front splitter here that is going to be carbon fiber. It's going to take you for kind of a ride at first. You're going to think it's just kind of gloss, but it's really not. It's actually kind of a glossed over carbon fiber. As usual, Spark just absolutely kills these quick disconnects for the bumpers and the aero pieces to easily repair the vehicle in event of a crash or an accident. So extremely good realism on just that little small detail right there. We have a metal tow hook in the front that is partially retracted, but you can kind of see a little bit of it, but it's right there and it is metal. Absolutely fantastic. The headlights are slightly yellow tinted, kind of like the Huber Motorsports one. It's slightly tinted yellow. It's not a super dark pronounced yellow, but very obviously tinted. You'll get a better view of those when we switch the model forward. And then just like the Huber Motorsport GT3R, and again, this is part of the Evo package right here, are these front fender vents, which are very, very nice, very well done, and they are carbon. Again, they might look like they might just be black, but they're not. They're actually carbon. So friggin' awesome. And going over the left side of the car, which is all red as you can see, but I promise you'll get a different look on the right side. So looking on this side, obviously some very pronounced stuff. We'll go over it all. But very, very nice. Again, just like the Huber Motorsports, I find it interesting that this team is also sponsored by V.I.P.N, but again, a Michelin tire event. So it is rocking the Michelin tires. Again, absolutely real to the real car. Just kind of a funny coincidence that I always found with that. When you have to run a specific tire for a race, and it happens to be a different brand than what you are sponsored by. So both models have this amazing venting on the front fenders here. This is dry carbon. Again, a little bit of a sheen to it, but it is carbon fiber. We have a VOR or VOR sponsorship sticker, K&W sticker in the front, as well as HAP and Michelin. We also have the 75th anniversary Porsche insignia right here on the mirror. It's a little hard to see from this angle, but it is there. Probably the thing that sticks out the most with this side livery is definitely going to be the McDonald's logo. You just don't see that very often, so that's really awesome. I won't lie, that's something that really caught my eye when I was looking at this model. I was like, wow, cool, McDonald's logo. You don't see that every day on race cars. So yeah, definitely a plus there. We have a sponsorship sticker right here in German that I really can't read. Same with here, something architect. I think it says Henry Kraling Architect. Delphi, Motul, and then I'm not sure which one this is, but I believe it says TOV or TUV. I'm not positive. We also have the Michelin logo here. We have IP. We have Wuchner, I believe that's how you say it. Sponsorship sticker there. ONNI.de, Oni.de sticker, Bosch sticker, and Fetzer. We also have kind of a silhouette of a 15 on the spoiler winglet here, as well as the Huber Motorsport logo right there. Red spoiler winglet on this side to go with the red that is on this side. And I should mention that it is kind of a brighter red, definitely not a darker red like the Huber Motorsports car above, but rather a very light red, almost orange, almost a reddish orange is what I would call it. But it's a very lovely color. Absolutely love it. We also have a sticker right here that says Joy of Cars, and then we have our driver stickers here, and I think you might be able to see them from this angle. But we have Lidegar, Fetzer, Romain Dumas, legendary Porsche driver and just race car driver in general, and then Kern as well. We do have some hardware, some fasteners for these black side skirts right here, as well as a yellow arrow. Very nice detail. The hardware is a little bit hard to tell, but it is there, and you can definitely see it in the light, as well as this really fabulous quick disconnect right here for the side skirt, as well as the rear bumper here. All right, and making our way back to the rear end of this fantastic model. As you can see, one side of this car is the red or reddish orange, and the other side is going to be blue. We have our first dual color, like dual side livery in my collection. So this is the first one. So this is really, really cool. Again, Spark absolutely kills these taillights. These taillights are absolutely perfect to the real car. I have a couple of TSM 992 GT3Rs, and the taillight detail it's just not there compared to Spark. But Spark is absolutely rock solid as far as real life detail. They nailed these taillights, they nailed the headlights, they nail everything. So again, true testament to Spark and their amazing quality and attention to detail. As mentioned, kind of a reddish orange on the left side, blue on the right side. We have Fenster.com. We have the world famous H&R suspension sticker here. Not even going to attempt to pronounce this sticker, but that's another sponsorship sticker, and then 2 Michelin stickers on each side of that fantastic dry carbon diffuser. We, again, just like the Huber Motorsports, we have an actual cloth tow hook here, which is absolutely fantastic and just all out ridiculous how good that is. That's amazing. The TSM models, if you're wondering, if you're interested in the Rexy, Roxy, or any other TSM 992 GT3R model, they do not have that. They have a solid metal piece that sticks out right there. So again, a testament to Spark, just absolutely amazing. And also amazing is going to be this rear rain / fog light here. Absolutely fantastic. It looks like a real lensed LED light. We have a fantastic black exhaust. Again, the exhaust is metal. Fantastic detail there. And then the amazing actual diffuser part that goes down below the car. The wind channeling fins, which look great. Everything looks great. Absolutely fantastic. And taking a look at the right side, absolutely fantastic. Pretty much the same thing, except of course the color. We got that baby blue color on the right side, which is absolutely fantastic. Very vibrant. Just like the kind of reddish orange that's on the left side. Absolutely fantastic. Forgot to mention these amazing BBS racing wheels, center locks. Absolutely fantastic, and a flat black finish. We have kind of a neon yellow kind of spoke highlight here and a red on the back. And what exactly is that highlight for? Valve stems. Yes, this model has valve stems. Absolutely fantastic. Love valve stems. And just like the Huber Motorsports model, these valve stems are incredibly detailed. You can actually see what kind of looks like a cap or a valve, a bleeder valve on the end of it. It's absolutely fantastic. It's not just a stick that's poking out. Just crazy testament to Spark and how good they are with the details. We have fantastic slotted rotors, angle slotted, and then we have the amazing caliper detail there. There is some writing on them. I can't see if it says Porsche or AP Racing Brake. Most likely AP Racing Brake, but yeah, very nice detail there. And yeah, just absolutely fantastic. All the sponsorship stickers in the same place, look the same. So fantastic detail. And just like the Huber Motorsports, we have our air charge port here in blue. We do have a red metal lanyard. It is glued down. It is not sticking out or bowing out as an individual piece, kind of like the 991 RSRs, but it is there, and it is fantastic detail. The rear quarter panels and the rear window are very, very dark tinted black, but there is some spacing cut out in that tinting. This appears to be some kind of light right here. It's definitely not a digital display there, at least from what I can tell, but something right there. I'm not sure if that indicates fuel level or whatnot, but yeah, that's pretty cool detail right there. Now taking a look at the front of the car, that menacing front end. Absolutely iconic Porsche look here. Absolutely fantastic. Love it. You can probably get a little bit of a better idea of the headlight tint. It is like a very, very light yellow, at least in person. It might look a little darker or a little lighter. You might not even be able to tell on camera. But it is there. You can definitely see some kind of tint. And just as with the Huber car, absolutely fantastic headlight detail, great black housing in there, and then you can see the individual, the high and the low beams. The actual housings that are within the headlight housing are just so pronounced and so detailed. It's just incredible. There's that metal tow hook again with the yellow sticker going to it. H&R sponsorship sticker on the front, Certina Racing, Porsche badge, individual metal front hood releases, quick releases right here. Absolutely fantastic individual metal pieces. Fantastic grill work, looks so real, looks so good. We have the Fenster.com sponsorship sticker on the front diffuser. And then we got a couple of, we got the red lines on this side, 2 of those, and then 2 blue ones on that side. Looks absolutely fantastic, perfectly done. Alrighty, looking at the Huber Motorsport GT3R from the top. We'll start at the front first. Again, we have a fantastic number badge here on the front trunk lid. Total Energies, ADAC, Nurburgring. Very awesome right there. We have a really nice chrome fuel fill cap right there. Right here we have like a block off, and then we have three bolts there, so that's really awesome that Spark adds that kind of quality detail. Even though there's really nothing here besides kind of an imprint of a block off, they still add the hardware to make it look real. Same with the venting too. I just noticed that we have 4 bolts right here for the venting on the front fenders. Absolutely fantastic. You might get a better angle at these vents now and be able to tell that there is a carbon weave on them, which is just ridiculous. Absolutely fantastic. We have a great front center wiper here. We have a Gran Turismo windshield banner here, along with the Circle R sticker on this side. We have a red dot here, and then we have our digital display here. Again, there's really no backing or no depth to the digital display. It's just kind of part of the windshield banner. But I don't really knock it because it's not really that critical of a piece, at least to me. It would be nice to have it in there, but at least we have this, and this does look the part, especially from a distance. So I find that to be great work by Spark as usual. And then hopefully you can tell by the angle here, we can take a look on the inside. We have great steering wheel detail, black steering shaft, great paddle shifters on the steering wheel. We have a great AC vent that's shooting towards the driver, and then we have a built-in display that's on the dash there. And just like all models, you probably won't be able to see it from this angle, but I've covered it so many times. You can check out my other model reviews for this. But fantastic defroster vent detail on that dash. It's actually true and through. It looks great. White roll cage. We're not really going to be able to see too much on this model from the rear quarters and the back because the windows are tinted so dark, and that is real to the car. That is a testament of Spark's realism. Where the Huber car is pretty much, it's like a light tint on the very back, but clear all the way around. This one is different, so it goes to show that Spark doesn't just carbon copy and throw a different livery on. They're actually real to the car, so that's great. But it kind of sucks at the same time for looking at details when you're trying to do a review, but we'll get through it. And again, we have our driver stickers that I read out earlier. We have a great escape hatch detail with hardware. We have a couple of telemetry or telematic devices here, as well as an antenna here, and then a very short stubby antenna on the rear right side. We got kind of a little weird blue module right here. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not even sure. That might even be a light. I'm not positive. But first time seeing that on a model, so that's there. And then taking a quick glance at the rear windows, and as you can see, it's really hard to see anything in there. I can just basically make out outlines. But we do have the Remus rear windshield banner, Performance Sport exhaust, number 25. And then we have a Circle R decal right there on the rear window. Alrighty, attempting to take a look at the inside of the Huber Motorsports GT3R. We have a white floorboard. We do have some module pieces, some module devices down there. Again, just like the Huber Motorsport one, we have that module down there that looks like it has vents in it, which might be the dry ice box now that I think about it. But yeah, very, very nice. I doubt you'll be able to see this on camera right here, but this is the center console area. That is dry carbon with the red piece on there. Just kind of trying to move around a little bit so you guys can see in there. But yeah, we have the AC vent. We also have the left and right side safety nets, which is absolutely fantastic. And looking at it from the front, we can clearly see the Schroth race harnesses in the yellow writing on the seats. Black bucket seat, black harnesses, actual real harnesses in there. And then again, you might be able to see a little better as far as there's that air compressor, what I think is the air compressor back there. I'm not quite positive, but you can see it back there in silver. Looks very nice. You can actually see wires coming up and off one of these modules right here. So that is pretty sick detail, if I do say so myself. White roll cage, kind of give it that look right there. You can look towards the back and see that, as well as the safety nets. Man, absolutely fantastic. Great detail. I wish it was a little bit easier to see through the back, but hey, that's okay. We'll make it through. We have the Race Tech race seat with the logo, the Race Tech logo and the Porsche logo. And then just as with every single Spark model, we have impeccable detail on that steering wheel. I'll hold it steady right there so we can get a little bit of a zoom in there. But absolutely fantastic. Just crazy detail, guys. This thing's fantastic. And then as you can see, we got this white display base. We have the German flag on the front, and then Porsche 911 GT3R, 992 Huber Motorsport, 24-hour Nurburgring 2023, Fetzer, Lidogar, Kern, and Romain Dumas. And then there's also a number stamped back here. It says 67 of 100. That's it. That's it. Again, a prototype from Franks Modelluto. Forgot to mention the insane spoiler detail, beautiful carbon finish, huge Porsche logo, metal uprights, metal winglets, huge, robust, thick resin center section, and really cool bracketing here. Very well done. So crazy detail. We got the holes. We got some bolts in there. It looks completely adjustable as it would in real life. So just crazy detail, guys. I'm going to get this off the base, give it a quick roll test, make sure it rolls. Pretty sure it does. All sparks seem to roll, and I don't think this one will be any different. So let's get off the base, take a good look at it on the turntable, and then give our final thoughts. Alright, and we are back. We are back with the Huber Motorsport Porsche 992 GT3R from Nurburgring 2023. Absolutely fantastic model. Love the dual color livery. Again, it's my first model that is completely different colors on one side versus the other. So in a way, it's kind of like a 2-in-1 model. At least that's how I look at it anyways. But absolutely fantastic. When I saw this model on Franks Modelluto Ecke, I knew that I needed to pick this up. So I jumped on the opportunity as soon as I could. It was a little bit of a wait to get here, but obviously that comes with the territory being shipped from Germany to the United States. But it was well worth the wait. And I just want to give a huge shout out to Franks Modelluto. And yeah, if you guys are interested in purchasing some really rare prototype, not released by Spark officially, you need to go to Franks Modelluto Ecke and check out the selection. Some of them are pre-orders, so beware. But you know, there might be a little bit of a wait on it, but I promise you it'll be worth it. Now, as far as what I think about this model is absolutely fantastic. Didn't let me down one bit. I had very high expectations after receiving the Huber Motorsports release a couple weeks ago, and this didn't disappoint. This was exactly on par. So many similarities. It has the Nurburgring / Evo package, has all the upgraded aero bits, all that stuff. Fantastic livery, fantastic finish, valve stems, incredible light detail, and most importantly, accurate to the 1/1 car. This car looks exactly like the 1/1 car, which is the first and foremost priority and the most important thing, at least to me. So what do I give this model, guys? It's got to be a 10 out of 10. Of course, it's going to be a 10 out of 10. Not completely unheard of with Spark, actually quite common, but that goes to show the incredible job that Spark does with their models. Just incredibly detailed. In my opinion, it doesn't get any better, especially for the dollar. You will not find a better Porsche model relative to Spark Porsche models in 118. They just absolutely kill it. There's nothing more else to say about it. They absolutely dominate. What I would have liked to see on this car, it's nothing Spark attributed or manufacturer attributed. I just would have liked to see, you know, a little bit lighter windows on the back, but again, that is a 1/1 scale deal. That is not a fault of the manufacturer. It's not a fault of Spark at all. That's how the actual car is. This is the second model in a row that has had quite dark tinted windows in the back, at least. The other one was all the way around except for the windshield. And that was the last model, the 997 RSR from 2013 Le Mans. Check that video out if you're interested in seeing that. That's a fantastic model. But again, completely accurate to the 1/1 scale car, so it gets absolutely no points deducted. This car is a roller, just as anticipated with Spark. Absolutely phenomenal quality. And I am just super thankful to be able to have one of these cars. Again, this is a prototype model, not officially released by Spark. You will not find it on Spark's website. You will not find it on either of Spark's flagship stores in Paris or Tokyo. You will only find it from Franks Modelluto Ecke. So make sure to go check that out. I'll leave a link in the description below. Anybody's interested in going and checking out the selection there, it's fantastic. So yeah, shout out to Franks Modelluto. So that'll do it for this one, guys. Thanks again so much for tuning in to these 118 reviews. I really appreciate it. I love 118 cars. Just best bang for the buck, best detail, and honestly, probably the best size. I think it's the best size. It's not too big, definitely not too small to capture all the fine details. I think this is the scale to get. 118 is the way to go, if you ask me. But stay tuned. We're going to have some 164 reviews as well. I have 4 Star Race Porsche models to review, as well as a few others. Going back to 164 for a little while after this. But I do have 2 models in my collection, 2 118 models that I still need to review, so stay tuned for those. As always, guys, happy hunting, happy collecting, happy customizing, and remember, it's about the cars. The 1 of 100 Franks Modelluto exclusive Spark 992 Porsche GT3R, not the money. We'll see you on the next episode.